Let's start with Soweto, the economic heartbeat of the township economy. The market here is massive and built for variety, giving you options that simply don't exist elsewhere. You can find a standard four-room house in areas like Soweto or Zoula for around 400,000 rand, where you can buy a luxury mansion in Deep Kloof Extension for over 3 million rand. It is a buyer's market with plenty of stock, meaning you can always find something that fits your pocket. When it comes to daily living costs, Soweto is a retail giant. You have Mapanya Mall, Jabulon I Mall, and thousands of spaza shops fighting for your business, keeping prices extremely competitive. A loaf of bread, a liter of milk, or a bag of maize meal is as cheap as it gets in South Africa because Johannesburg is right next door, keeping transport costs low. On top of that, public transport is everywhere. Whether you use a minibus taxi, the Ria Via bus system, or the train, moving around is affordable and quick. Residents pay rates to the city of Johannesburg, but in reality, many benefit from subsidized water and electricity, meaning you can survive here on very little if you need to. It is a place where community and government support often fill the gaps when money is tight. Now let's look at Orania. This town operates on a completely different financial model. Because it is privately owned and space is limited, there is a massive housing shortage that drives prices up. You cannot just buy a house. You have to be approved, and a basic 3-bedroom family home can easily cost double what you would pay for the same size in a standard township simply because supply cannot keep up with demand. Living costs are also higher because Orania is in the middle of the Northern Cape, far from major distribution centers. While they grow some of their own produce, anything imported costs more due to transport. But the biggest financial shock for newcomers is labor. In Soweto, you can hire someone to help in your garden or paint your wall for a daily rate. In Orania, due to their policy of self-labor, you cannot hire cheap casual labor. You have to pay professional rates for every service or do it yourself. There are no subsidies here. Residents pay a levy that covers their own services, meaning you pay the full price for every drop of water and watt of electricity you use. So what is the bottom line? Soweto offers affordability, massive variety, and access to the economic opportunities of the biggest city in Africa. You can live cheaply or live like a king, depending on your budget, with a safety net of government infrastructure. Orania, on the other hand, charges a premium for its independence. It is effectively a private estate in the desert where you pay extra for the privilege of being part of their system. You aren't just paying for a roof over your head. You are paying for a completely different lifestyle that comes with a high entry cost. Is that extra cost worth it for safety and self-determination? That is the question every person moving there has to ask. Now I want to hear from you. Which lifestyle would you choose? The affordability of Soweto or the independence of Orania? Drop a comment below and let's start the debate. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you in the next one.